New characters revealed. Let's begin. Last week we didn't actually get much content because we didn't even get a patch update. So the only content that we did get was that we got a B tier skin for Journalist called the Forgotten One. It's a nice skin that actually changes up her appearance quite dramatically. It changes her from wearing like the white kind of costume and the blonde hair to having black hair and a black costume. Very, very different. I was surprised at how different she looked. They also made it available for Journalists to play in rank. So I'm pretty sure that everyone, as of the time of the recording, will be receiving their badges, their A badges, their S badges and stuff. For Journalist, of course, it's nice to say that you were the first S badge journalist or something like that. We also finished up the Deduction Star Best Performance event where people had to vote with the nymph cards, the red voting cards, for which characters they wanted to win. Of course, we had two winners. One for the China server that had like 30,000 votes or 30 million votes. I can't remember what it was. It was a lot compared to the 4 that we had in our server. But anyway, the China server winner was Naiad. So Naiad will be getting an S tier skin in the future. And the global server winner was Wu Chang, surprisingly. But really, that's all that we got last week. Of course, we got a lot of stuff that was announced for upcoming news and stuff that we'll be talking about a little bit later. What are we getting this week? Well, we're getting the quite controversial Season 26 Essence 2. They released today or yesterday as of the time of recording the video for the storyline for this event that might sway some people into thinking it might not be as dramatic, as bad as some people are saying. We'll see what everybody thinks about it. Of course, they have shown us the skins and what they will actually look like in the game. We've got the S tier skin for Magician called Hill Pigeon, got the A tier skin for Antiquarian called Crow, and the A tier skin for Hermit called Peregrine. Very nice looking skins if you forget about all of the controversy. They are very, very nice looking skins on their own. It's nice to see the Antiquarians getting some love, and also Hermit as well. It's interesting to see where they were going with Hermit. What else we're getting this week is we're also getting the character day for 2 characters. We're getting the character day for Imbama that's coming on the 11th. That is the exact day of the patch. So if you get into the game on the patch day, you'll be able to celebrate Imbama's birthday. And on the 15th, we'll be getting the character day for Forward. So that's really nice. These characters have been around for quite a long time now, so they should have animated sprays. They might actually even have emotes at this point. But as far as I can tell, that's all we're getting this week. Of course, Netease might reveal some kind of game changes they're adding to the game, some buffs, some adjustments and stuff like that, but they haven't announced them yet as far as I can tell. So let's talk about what's coming from the future, some leaks, some announcements they've made, and also some theories from what the community has thought about seeing some of the reveals that they've given us. So the first thing that we've had that is more confirmed is that we're getting Mechanics Ivory Tower skin. They've revealed what it looks like. It looks like a Mechanics skin, nothing too special. Maybe it will look a little bit different when they show it in the game, as was the case with the Prisoner skin. Another skin that we should be getting, but this one's going to be sometime next year with Koa 7. The winners of Koa 6, Dowu or Dow 5 if you guys know them like that, haven't yet confirmed the characters that will be getting champion skins. So how it works every year is the champions or the winners of Koa get to choose one hunter and one survivor that will get a skin next year that will be champion skins. The characters, as far as I can tell, have not actually been guaranteed by the team yet. Dongxian, the hunter player, did mention Disciple or Geisha, so it's probably going to be one of those two. He originally wanted to choose Dream Witch, but she already has a champion skin, so it's probably going to be one of those two. The survivor side haven't confirmed which character is going to be, but they have confirmed that it's going to be for a female character. So we'll probably see by the end of this week which characters they confirmed as they debate which one they really want to get a skin next year. Let's talk about some of the stuff that Netease has revealed, and it's super exciting. They've revealed 3 new characters. One of them is a hunter, 2 of them are survivors. First of all, the Aeroplanist. That I think is a really bad name. I think they should call it the pilot. Maybe they'll change it last second. Please do that. His name is Charles Holt, and he's supposed to be, or probably going to be, the next character to be released, because apparently, according to some data miners, they've actually managed to find some of his files already in the game, such as his ability icons and stuff like this. So this is going to be very interesting. His theory is currently that he's going to be a decoder, so that's very interesting compared to what he looks like. He looks more like a forward stunner kind of character, but he has a jetpack on his back, so that's kind of weird. The next character that looks really fantastic in my opinion is called the Cheerleader, also known as Lily Barriere. She looks really, really fantastic in my opinion. I'm really interested to see what she does. She's probably going to be an assist as she is a cheerleader, but I don't really know where they'll go with that. Maybe she'll give some like Postman style buffs to the team in some way. And the hunter that is my favorite, of course, everybody knows that I love the design of Identity 5 hunters. It's called Opera Singer, and her name is going to be called Sangria. I love the name. So I'm assuming she's supposed to be a Spanish opera singer or maybe an Italian one. She is really, really cool looking. She seems to have like an alternate form. As you can see in the art, there's something something behind her. A lot of people are theorizing as to what she can do. I'm excited to see if they do something unique with her, because it does look like they're trying to make another Bloody Queen style character here. So that means they'll probably make something that is popular and maybe strong. That's just my theory though. Doesn't always turn out to be the case. Apart from new characters, they've also revealed a new map, and they've shown us some art pieces from it. It looks really cool. It's called Race Course as far as Netease has told us, and it'll probably be released with Ashes of Memory 2 that's coming in the summer. I'm very excited to see what this is going to be. I love new maps because of course it adds new gameplay aspects to the game. You get new characters, but you don't always see them. You do get new maps, and then you have to adjust to them with every single character that you play. So that's really, really cool. Is it going to be open? It's very bright by the looks of it. That's something very different than some of the maps we've already had. I do like that Netease is giving us a bright map, because people do complain a lot about the maps being quite dark on mobile. So having a bright map is a bit of a change. I am very excited to see what it's like and what kind of lore it has. They also revealed to us the new mode that's coming out, I'm assuming this year or next year. We just had this new mode revealed. There was the Orpheus game mode. I don't know if that one's actually meant to be the year game mode, because we're also getting a hide and seek mode, maybe coming next year. There have already been community made modes called hide and seek, where you hide as explorer and you have to kind of make sure you have a syringe with you or something like that, so that you don't get crows and stuff like that. So it's good to see that Netease is taking community input, something that's existed in the game for quite a while, made by the community, and is trying to maybe make it into a real game mode. Maybe it'll be very different. I expect it to be very different, but I'm interested in seeing what it's going to be like. I'm also interested to see what they're going to do with the fact that they have so many game modes in the game right now. Are you not into new characters? Are you not into new maps? Maybe you're into crossovers, because we're going to get a ton of crossovers coming up very, very soon. As far as we can tell, the next crossover that's coming up is the Angels of Death crossover. This seems to be rumored to be coming around May 31st. Netease has done incredibly well at not mentioning anything about it. Insanely, weirdly, they have not revealed any skins or any video for it. Is it coming? Is it not coming? I don't know, but there are people talking about it coming on May 31st, so that might be the case. That could just be people hoping for too much. As for another crossover, the Danganronpa V3, or Part 3 I guess you could call it, has been revealed, and it looks like it's going to be a big event. We've already had Part 1 and Part 2, and they were massive events that brought tons of players over to the game. And of course, there is lots of speculation about which characters will be getting skins in the game. From the trailer, a lot of people are speculating that we should be getting the characters from Danganronpa V3: Kaede, Maki, Korekiyo, Shuichi, Kokichi, and Rantaro. These characters, I haven't actually played V3 yet. I'm looking forward to maybe playing it and seeing what these characters are like. Usually these events are massive and they have a lot of publicity, so I'm excited to see what Netease does for this event. Hopefully they don't make it clash too much with the Ashes of Memory event, because that would make it very confusing and give us slightly too much all at one time. Maybe separate it by a couple of weeks. Another crossover that we did know that was coming at some point, but I wasn't expecting it to come so soon, is the Identity V Mitsuji Kamate or Kamate Moon crossover. That's Part 3. We've already had Part 1 and we've already had Part 2. Part 2 literally just ended not too long ago, and as we know, we'll be getting Parts 1 and Part 2 returned to the store with the Part 3, as they have already announced to us in a Q&A. They've also revealed the skins that are coming with Part 3. We're getting a skin for Sculptor. There's like a weird bunny rabbit one. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I would like to see what it looks like in game first. One for Perfumer, that looks quite nice, and one for Prospector. That's kind of an interesting one. I like it, but I'm also not sure if I completely like it. This will be coming on June 21st, so that's actually not that long. Assuming we are getting 6 characters with Danganronpa V3, you probably only main 1 to 2 characters, and you might want to start picking up some new characters. So you should watch the video that's on the screen right now so you can learn some really good tips to learn some new survivors.